Hello everyone, today we are doing something with the XRS here that is very long overdue. We are going to be changing the transmission fluid. I don't know when the last time this transmission fluid has been changed. I know I haven't changed it in my almost 2 years of ownership, and I figured it would be a good idea to put some new fluid in there in preparation for something this car is about to go through. Also because third gear has the slightest bit of synchro grind when it's cold, and I have a feeling that the fluid is probably responsible for it. So what I have here is some Redline MT90, of course a favorite for Toyota C60 transmission owners, and some Valvoline Synchro Mesh. I've done some looking around the forums and whatnot, and it seems like a good transmission fluid swap for this car if you live in areas where it can be colder is to have mostly Redline MT90 and a bit of Synchro Mesh to help with the colder weather. Now of course this transmission doesn't only use 2 quarts, it uses 2.4 quarts, so I have 2 quarts of MT90 and 1 quart of Valvoline Synchro Mesh. Alright, so that is the game plan. Let's go ahead and get to it. So right here is the drain plug. It looks like there is a transmission fluid leak here somewhere along this seal, or maybe it's just the drain plug leaking. It doesn't look like it though. I think at the moment it should be fine. I might buy some brake fluid and clean this up and then monitor it, but I will just go ahead with the fluid change for now. The fill plug is kind of hard to see, but it's back here. It's that 17 millimeter right there. I already cracked the fill plug open, so we won't have a problem to put fluid back in. Before you drain your transmission fluid, the first thing you want to do is check the fill plug. Otherwise, if you don't have a way to put fluid back in, you're in trouble. Now that that's sorted though, let's go ahead and open this up and drain this fluid out. And I really should clean this up, shouldn't I? Step 1 in changing your transmission fluid. Know the sizes of the bolts you are removing before you jack the car up in the air, and then realize that you don't have a socket big enough for the drain plug. So with that being said, guess who doesn't have a 24 millimeter to use on the drain plug? That would be me. I don't have a 24 millimeter socket because I never use that size. So I need to go to the store and get a 24 millimeter socket. So that's awesome. This could have been avoided had I just looked at some information before I started. I would have just gone to the store and got a 24 millimeter, but here we are. Anyway, I'm gonna run to the store and then we can get this drain plug out. Got my socket. Well, that did it. Delicious. Just look at all that fluid coming out. All right, now we just wait for all that to drain out. So while I was at the store buying my 24 millimeter socket, I also bought one of these siphon pumps. I originally was just gonna try and squeeze a funnel in here and make that work, and I probably still could have, but I figured while I was at the store, if I didn't buy this and ended up needing it, I'd probably so here it is, and I'm gonna use it. I'll start off with a quart of MT90. This end of the pump goes into the bottle here. And then we just start pumping away. Oh, there we go. Okay. This siphons fluid a lot faster than I originally expected. This bottle's empty now. All right, so I'm thinking we do one of these, and then I'll do a bit of Synchro Mesh, and then top it off with the other bottle of MT90. Okay, so I've put most of the Synchro Mesh in there. I'm gonna leave a little bit out. I'm not looking to fill a full quart of Synchro Mesh, just most of the bottle, but not all. And then the rest of it is gonna be MT90. All right, sweet, fluid change is done. Just need to put the drain plug back in and then we're good to go. It's just that easy. Another reason to love manual cars. So easy to service. All right, let's get the fill plug back on. Oh, my hand is covered in fluid now. And there we have it. The XRS is now topped off with all new transmission fluid and is ready to go. Thank you everyone very much for joining me today and doing a very important maintenance item for keeping the C60 transmission alive. And now we are ready for what's coming next for this car. Just bear with me, I will reveal what's next for this car very soon. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.